What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. All you knife junkies out there, hope you're ready for a fix. Today, I got an exciting little package. This one actually came from Knife Center, and I had it on pre-order, and they finally got it to me. It didn't take too long, I guess, only about a week or so. It is the Micro Trogon from We Knife Co. So this is one of their newer releases. And I'm pretty excited to take a look at it. So it's a compact knife, and let's get into it, man. Let's crack this thing open. Don't want to keep you guys waiting. And use my Wii Moriaro as usual for these videos. Handy dandy little Wii knife, or I'm sorry, excuse me, little Miguron knife here. Miguron Moriaro. Did I say Wii? Well, it's definitely not a Wii. It's a $50 knife from Miguron. Pretty good company. If you don't know about them, you should definitely check them out. This is one of my favorite little budget knives, man. I love the hell out of this thing. I did a video the other day on knife care, disassembling your knife and cleaning it. If I can figure out how to do it, I'll link that in the description or wherever it is that you link videos. But anyway, so yep, here's this. Let's crack this bad chicken open now. Don't want to keep you guys waiting. Not if you're as excited as I am. So, this is a pricey knife, like most of Wii stuff. And I imagine it's also going to be well done, like most of their stuff. I'm trying not to cut anything open here. Oh, you know what? I hope all my information isn't on the screen. I wonder if I can find a way to blur that out. I got my address and stuff on there. Not that I think I'm popular enough to get any stalkers yet, but you never know. Maybe the handsome arm tattoos will pull in some real weird ones. One can hope, right? So, the receipt, and like I said, this puppy's gonna run you about 260 bucks. I think on the Wii website it's like 280. I got this one on Knife Center. I actually had a gift card. If you got their rewards program, you can get a gift card after so many purchases. So I put this towards here. So as usual, we keeping it pretty classy. Their basic knife box here. I always think I cut the box. It seems like there's always a cut in their box, and I'm like, oh man, did I do that? So let's see what we got inside. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. If that'll focus there. Doesn't seem to want to focus. Here we go. Anyway. So, they got their little sticker. Probably got like 6 of those now. As usual, we have the cleaning cloth, some product information. It's really nice cleaning cloths though. They're thick, got some texture on them. It's almost a shame to use them. Same pouch as always, nothing changing there. So let's get all this crap out of the way here. I'm always excited for Wii knives. This is a micro, so I imagine it's going to be a smaller knife. Hope it's not too small. Wow. It is small. For comparison, I mean, let's put it up to the Moriaro. Ooh, getting the blade out's a little tricky. So, it's definitely short. I'd say about an inch shorter than the Miguron Moriaro. Not too different in the width comparison. The blade stock is a little bit thicker than the Moriaro. The thumb studs, so right out the gate, First thing I'll say, that first con, let's get that out of the way. The thumb studs are not placed in a spot that is super accessible. That's mostly due to the size of the knife, though. Super sleek, compact, definitely got that premium feel. I don't know if you guys will be able to see this on the screen, but there is micro milling all over the handle. You see, you got these spots where they milled it out and bored it out, and they got a silver lining in there, polished. Reverse flick's good, so plenty of access for the reverse flick. The action is awesome, just like usual. The reverse flick off the thumb stud's even better. You can also use the fuller. It's got a nice fuller in there. Yeah, really nice knife. Really small, but really nice. But you know what they say, big things come in small packages, right? Don't worry, I got your back. Size don't matter. It's the motion of the ocean. Or the ocean of the motion. I mean, either one, I guess. Either way, what I'm trying to say is it's a nice knife, okay? Don't judge it because it's small. It's got great lockup. It's got great action. Those bearings just smooth. But look at the detent on this bad chicken. Watch this. It's like a hungry hippo. Just pulling that mofo in there. Look. Hungry hippo. Nice. I'm sure you can hear that. So yeah, I would say with this one, reverse flicking is going to be your go-to. Thumb stud action is not super great, but the good news is centering is spot on. Pretty thick blade stock. Good news is it's got a fuller and thumb stud for reverse flick. All the reverse flicking you could ever dream of. Reverse flick away, my knife junkies. Reverse flick away. If you're like me, you gotta have a reverse flick, man. You know, when I was young, I used to love the little thumb stud thing. See, when you go to flick the thumb stud, then you hit the lock bar. So it is a little awkward to handle, I'll be honest, as you could probably tell. That is purely because of its size, though. It's no kind of design defect from we, nothing like that. It's just small. So but it does have some heft and feels like a solid knife. No blade play, not that I expected any. Detent's phenomenal. Great detent. Lockup is, I would say, about 40% for the lock bar. Steel lock bar insert. Nice little sharpening choil. I'm gonna call that blade a spear point modified Tonto. I hope that doesn't offend anybody, but that is what it appears to be to me. Definitely got some Tonto here. That point looks pretty symmetrical. Yeah. Modified spear point Tonto. Let's go. Tell me what you think it is. I think it was Google said it's like a modified Warncliffe, but I'm gonna say I don't know if I can say that word, but I'm gonna say bull crap. Jimping is good. I don't know if you're using it, since it's a small knife, your thumb's gonna be way up here, so I don't know if it's really gonna be useful where it's at. But I mean, it's cool, right? Pocket clip does work great on this knife. I've already tried it, no doubt about it. In and out, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, as my old coworker would say right before he left and never came back to work every day. Easy peasy, right? You guys got it. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, reverse flicking's money. Thumb flicking's pretty awkward and difficult, but manageable. I really wish this thing had a front flipper. Maybe it's just me. I'm really into front flipping nowadays. But the reverse flick, I do like reverse flicking. And I'll admit, like the fuller, it's a little more difficult to reverse flick off the fuller, but definitely not hard, just more difficult. The thumb stud reverse flick, that's where it's at. That is where it's at, satisfying. You do kind of have to reposition and get ready for to fire it because it is so small. But again, that has nothing to do with the design. Captive pivot with Wii's logo. The only branding on the blade is just the maker, I'm guessing, the designer, which looks like a BB maybe, or I don't know. Blade still is M390. I thought it was 20 CV because Google lied to me, but yeah, you can't trust Google. So Brian Brown, so it is a BB. Brian Brown is the designer. This is the micro Trogon, obviously. Looks like a little baby shark just cruising around. 2.68 inches. Going to guess that is the blade. M390 steel. So yes, satin spear point Tonto blade. Yep, I was right. What do you know? Here I am, thinking I was offending people with lies. It is a spear point Tonto. It does have a swedge coming down right here. Nice deep fuller with good edges on it for grip. The only thing I wish that the hardware and the polishing in the inside of these holes, I wish it was like a brown anodized, like a goldish bronze color. It would match really good with these Tiger Stripe handles. I have the Roxy 3 in the Tiger Stripe flamed, or whatever you want to call it, and they has brown anodized hardware, and it looks awesome with the Tiger Stripe. There is a micro milling. The whole handle is micro milled. Try to get it in focus here if I can. There you go. You should be able to see that. It's like that all across the whole knife. Pocket clip also, and it really adds to the aesthetics. It's obviously on cage ceramic bearings. The detent ball, I believe, is a ceramic ball as well. There is an over travel stop for the lock bar that also acts as the steel lock bar insert. Lockup is great. Strong, no blade play whatsoever. Action's great. Detent, again, I can't, like, the detent is, I'm just really impressed with the detent. Hardware is T8 hardware all the way around. It's a very handsome knife. Very good looking knife. It is a smaller knife, obviously. So, for me, it's about a 3 finger. I mean, I can get 4 if I really crunch it in there. I do have, I would say, larger hands. So, the choke up, there's no choke up position for it, but that's fine. It's such a small knife. I mean, what are you going to choke up? There wouldn't be any blade left. Sharpening choil, plunge grind is great. So that's a good thing to see. If you plan on sharpening and using this as easy EDC, plunge grinding's about right here. So you got plenty of room to sharpen. In addition to that, sharpening choil. I would say for me, like, I really like reverse flicking, and that seems to be the best way to deploy this. Reverse flick off the thumb stud. The fuller works great too, but the thumb stud is definitely more natural. For me anyway. It might be different for you, I guess. It is difficult to use the thumb to deploy it, but other than that, might be kicking a dead horse now. I can't remember if I said that in this cut or not. It does have a titanium backspacer, also flamed, anodized, pocket clip as well. I know I already said this, but the pocket clip does work really good, which I did not have that kind of luck with the Wii Roxy 3. The pocket clip looked like it looked great. It had moon cutouts in it. Looked like to relieve tension. I thought it was going to be great, but it was not at all. This one is done much better. This is a newer release. I believe this was just recently put out by Wii. It was already sold out in a couple places. I got this one on Knife Center. $260. On the Wii website, it is $280. So you probably shop around, but you're probably not gonna find it any less than $250-ish. I had a gift card on Knife Center, so I got it. I ended up paying like $209. It is a great knife, though. I don't want to say I'd recommend it because I haven't put it through any kind of testing yet, but on first impressions and just an unboxing, which is all this is, the knife, it's really aesthetically pleasing. Tiger stripe titanium, the micro milling is just done excellent. Fit and finish is everything that you would expect from a Wii knife. Captive pivot looks good. Usually the pivot is like a bronze, but it looks like they actually went with just the plain silver to match the hardware and the whatever you want to call that, I guess milling also. Thumb studs do have T8, just like everything else. Lock bar insert, pivot, pocket clip, everything is T8 on this, so that's always good to see. Thumb studs are removable. If you're like me, that's a big thing because I like to take those off when I sharpen my knife so I'm not scratching up my thumb studs on my diamond stone. Still trying to find out the angles here, so my camera's like face down, so I have to change my angles. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. Please subscribe at least. I'm trying to get as many subscribers as I can. I'm a new content creator. Just getting started, trying to get my voice heard out there. Do plan on putting out more content. And I appreciate you guys' support. Thank you.